At this point in our program, it is our custom to recognize small numbers of students who have achieved extraordinary academic distinction in their time at the Thayer School of Engineering. In your program, you will see that we will be announcing a small number of awards, and so my instructions to award recipients who do not yet know who they are. When your name is called, please come to the stage using the stairs on my right and remain on stage while I finish reading the citation accompanying your award. You will be presented with the award from a member of our faculty, and we would ask you to then please pause briefly for a photo before returning to your seats. With that, we're ready to present the awards, faculty. The first award is the Dartmouth Society of Engineers Prize, awarded annually for outstanding performance in an engineering project by a Bachelor of Engineering student or team of students, generally in their capstone design experience. This year's prize goes to Brandon Apu, Callan George, Juhi Kalara, Sophie Sheeline, and Dana Wieland. Please come to the stage. For their engine's 8990 capstone project, the team invented an innovative pessary to treat female pelvic organ prolapse, a condition affecting millions of women. According to Professor Laura Ray, this was one of the most difficult projects offered this year. The team excelled in all aspects, speaking to users and physicians to identify need, performing iterative design, supporting their choices with careful analysis and testing, prototyping, developing test apparatus by which they could evaluate their designs, and conducting design iteration. They even got themselves invited to a cadaver study at Geisel School of Medicine. Their sponsor is in the process of applying for patent protection as an outcome of this project and is excited about the prospects of commercializing their capstone project to make a difference for these millions of women in the world suffering from this condition. Congratulations on an outstanding piece of work. The Charles F. and Ruth D. Goodrich Prize is awarded annually in recognition of outstanding achievement with special emphasis on academic achievement. This year's Goodrich Prize goes to Alden Adolph, Dartmouth 11, Thayer 12, and soon to be Thayer 17, who will receive her PhD tomorrow. During her graduate years, Alden earned 10 high passes in the 11 classes she took, and in her doctoral research, which, by the way, for parents in the audience is a pretty impressive record. And in her doctoral research, Snow and Fern, the impacts of microscale properties on macroscale climate indications, Alden addressed two important issues in polar science: the ability of the polar ice sheet to serve as a natural archive of past climate changes, and the impact of snow albedo or reflectivity on warming and regional climate. Beyond her courses and research, Alden has devoted her time and talents to interesting others in science and engineering, spearheading the after-school science program, which has touched the lives of numerous elementary and middle school students and high school students in area schools. Congratulations, Alden. The Thayer School of Engineering Corporate Collaboration Council Engineering Management Prize is awarded annually for outstanding performance in the Engineering 390 internship and project by an MEM degree candidate. This year's award goes to Sarah Jacobson. Sarah? During her internship at Seventh Generation, Sarah overcame numerous barriers to implement a more effective standardized project management process, supporting the company's growing product portfolio, making improvements to the company's project management software and user experience. Her work led to an increased utilization rate for the software and higher user satisfaction. Congratulations, Sarah. The Thayer School Faculty Award for Academic Excellence recognizes the student who has obtained the highest academic record in coursework required for the Bachelor of Engineering degree. This year, in what may be the first time in my 12 years as dean of this school, we have a tie. This year's award goes to Matthew McFarland, Dartmouth 16, Thayer 17, who is not able to join us today, and Michaela Helbley, Thayer 17. Both of whom achieved an almost perfect GPA of 3.98. Congratulations. The Thayer School Dean Service Award recognizes the student who has made exceptional contributions to Thayer School, Dartmouth College, or the broader world. The recipient is selected from nominations made by the members of the Thayer School community, faculty, staff, and students themselves. I am pleased to announce that this year's award goes to George Boating, Dartmouth Class of 2016, and Thayer MS 2017. George? A student in Professor Ryan Halter's lab, George conducted his MS research on a wearable system for real-time physical activity monitoring among the elderly. It was an ideal project for George, who last year earned his AB in computer science modified with engineering before pursuing an engineering master's degree. Throughout his time at Thayer, George has worked hard to bring other students into engineering and has been quietly and exceptionally a tutor with the Dartmouth Emerging Engineers Program since its inception in 2014. As one student mentee put it, "I have never met a tutor that was so dedicated. I push myself to reach the best of my ability. George refuses to allow anyone to fall behind." George has also taken engineering well beyond the Thayer School as well, launching Project IS West, Innovating Solutions with Engineering, Science, and Technology, an annual summer program in Ghana that gives high school students an Engines 21 type experience in solving real-world problems. This summer marks the 4th year of Project IS West's work to inspire the youth of Ghana to believe that they have the capacity to be innovative, as well as to empower them to develop solutions to the problems within their own communities. Congratulations, George. The Jhansi Woodhouse Engineering Design Prize is awarded annually for innovation and ingenuity in developing the most inexpensive but effective experimental research equipment. This year's prize goes to Michael Niskoski, Thayer 15, Thayer 17 as well, who will receive his PhD tomorrow. Michael, are you here? During his doctoral studies, Michael was measuring the internal pressure of pancreatic tumors and wanted to measure interstitial fluid pressure versus solid stress. He created his own plastic catheter to cover the micropressor transducer, which only allowed fluid to pass through and so inherently separated fluid pressure from solid stress. Using his system to measure approximately 100 tumors, he was able to resolve an important controversy in the field of pancreas tumor microenvironment. Michael's catheter transducer system cost only pennies to develop, but led to insights into the microscopic pathophysiology of pancreas tumors and their structure that may result in invaluable new treatments for this devastating disease. Congratulations, Michael. The Jhansi Woodhouse Environmental Engineering Prize is awarded annually for the best work in the field of environmental study or research. This year's prize goes to Alden Adolph. Alden? You've heard a bit about Alden and her environmental work a little bit earlier this morning. In addition to her thesis on the impacts of microscale properties of snow and fern on macroscale climate indicators, let me add here that she is lead author on 3 published journal papers, another 2 lead author papers in preparation, and is co-author on several other papers making a clear and important impact addressing questions core to climate science. Congratulations, Alden. The Caroline Henderson Prize is awarded annually to an outstanding MEM degree candidate in recognition of academic achievement and service. This year's prize goes to Yu Erin Cheng. Erin received a 3.8 GPA, the highest in the MEM class of 2017. She received high passes in all of her required classes, including her Engineering 390 project, in which she assessed a new type of hyperlipidemia medication pricing and market access strategies. And it is worth noting that Erin is the first person to receive a high pass in Engineering 390 since the MEM curriculum was revamped in 2009. Quite an accomplishment. Congratulations, Erin. The Breanna S. Weinstein Engineering Design Prize is presented annually to a student or student team at the Thayer School of Engineering who has demonstrated outstanding design skill in developing or creating new technologies, systems, or devices to address the needs and challenges of people, particularly children or adolescents with physical or developmental disabilities. This year's prize goes to Annika Balch, Devin Greenberg, Caroline Lauer, Elizabeth Michelle, and Sarah Tews. Please come to the stage, those of you who are here. This group, which consists of a combination of graduating seniors, juniors, and sophomores in their introductory engineering design course, created the Navigate, a hands-free navigation device for the visually impaired. Using an ultrasonic sensor and 2 vibrating actuators attached to an ankle brace, the Navigate let users know their location as they approach an object. The group tested their device successfully with both the Vermont and New Hampshire Associations for the Blind. Congratulations on your success. And for those of the team who are not yet graduating, we look forward to more great things in the years that follow. The John W. Stroh Bain PhD Memorial Prize is awarded annually to a student in recognition of outstanding performance in the area of engineering in medicine. It was established in 2014 by Mrs. Barbara Stroh Bain to honor her late husband, Professor John Stroh Bain, father of biomedical engineering at Thayer School from 1963 to 1994 and former Dartmouth provost. This year's prize goes to Aditya Mahara, Thayer PhD 2017. Aditya developed a first-of-its-kind intraoperative electrical property sensing device that coupled to a surgical robot and assessed surgical margins during radical prostatectomy procedures. Specifically, this device measured the electrical properties of tissue and used these properties to characterize the tissue as malignant or benign. Critical problems in surgery are the inability to identify margin. How much healthy tissue do you need to remove to be able to completely excise the diseased tumor? Aditya's invention will go a long way to reducing the impact on healthy tissue. Excelling in both academics and research, Aditya was first author or co-author of 7 journal articles, 13 conference abstracts during his time at Thayer, and his efforts had laid the foundation for the lab to move forward with larger cohort studies in the hopes of improving the quality of life for men with prostate cancer. Congratulations, Aditya. Our final student award is the Special Faculty Award for Engineering and Service to Humanity, reflecting the outward values and focus of this School of Engineering from its founding in 1867. This award is presented annually to recognize a student or team of students in any degree program for exemplary achievement related to the application of engineering and service to society. This year's award goes to Eloise Dietz, Osamu Fukuyama, Sean Howe, Aaron Lewin, Emily Rogers, and Alyssa Smith for their capstone BE project. Please come to the stage. This team created an innovative FIRST robotics program to encourage girls to pursue STEM subjects. The team designed a robotics project with an animal and artistic component to match the experience to the interests of grade school girls. When the team deployed the program in several schools, teachers found their target students enthusiastically engaged in the experience. I know from firsthand experience that the FIRST robotics program, while it is a wonderful program, attracts overwhelmingly male cohorts to participate, and it is something that the program has been wrestling with for years. Their work, we believe, will go a long way towards addressing that gender imbalance in elementary and middle school girls' pursuits of STEM, science, and engineering. Congratulations to the group of you. Each year, we also choose to recognize members of our faculty and staff who have made in that year extraordinary contributions to the community and to the education of our student scholars. This year, we will present the Outstanding Service Award for Staff to Deborah Clifford, Finance Specialist in the Finance Office. Deb? Nominated by a broad range of her peers, Deb is known for blending expertise on the inner workings of Thayer's finance office with friendly, helpful customer service. In the words of one colleague, Deb is a sweet, funny, incredibly knowledgeable, and helpful member of the Thayer family. She always makes each person that comes to her for help feel like his or her request is a valid and important use of her time. Just seeing Deb makes you feel like all is right with the world, or at least with the world within Thayer. She is an amazing example of how a kind and compassionate person can make such a difference for so many people just by the way she treats others. And I have to add an editorial note. The Thayer School of Engineering is about to achieve balanced budget operations for the 25th consecutive year. In itself an extraordinary accomplishment. It would not happen without the dedication of a talented group of finance professionals like Deb. Thank you and congratulations. On select occasions, the Thayer School also presents an Outstanding Service Award for faculty. And this year, we are pleased to present the Outstanding Service Award for faculty to Professor Eric Hansen. Eric? Over the past several years, our dual degree program, our partnership program that combines a BE in engineering at the Thayer School of Engineering with a Bachelor of Arts degree at one of some 20 liberal arts institutions, leading liberal arts institutions in the United States that do not have their own engineering program, has grown tremendously. It has more than doubled under Eric's tutelage. And the success of this program is due in large part to his quiet, dedicated, and extraordinary service as the director of the dual degree program. Many of you in this audience know as dual degree students, he has made himself available to students with questions ranging from should I apply to how do I apply to what is the status of my application to what courses should I take once I'm here to finding my path and my path forward in my career. He serves as the face of the program externally to many students, and he is the faculty advisor to literally hundreds. He counsels, coaches, and guides them through every step of the process. It is no stretch to say that the success of the dual degree students and the program are inextricably linked to Professor Hansen's role as the faculty leader. Congratulations, Eric, on your extraordinary service. And our final award to a member of our community is the Excellence in Teaching Award, presented each year at Investiture to recognize one of the core values and promises of a Dartmouth and Thayer education: outstanding teaching for all of our students, from PhD to MEM to MS to MN to BE and AB, throughout the curriculum. This year, the Thayer School Excellence in Teaching Award is presented to Professor Solomon Diamond. Sol? Through his courses in machine engineering, computer-aided mechanical engineering design, and neuroengineering, Professor Diamond is known for encouraging creativity, being accessible to students outside of class, setting high standards, bringing what appear to be impossibly intricate design challenges to the classroom, and being passionate and knowledgeable about the course material. As his students report, Professor Diamond has, and I quote, an exquisite understanding of the field and is simply amazing in explaining material and answering any kind of question. His hands-on projects for computer-aided mechanical engineering design, twist cars, die wheels, and this year, and yes, you are hearing this right, jousting mechanical beasts, are emblematic of Thayer School's project-based learning environment. And over time, by taking place in even more public settings, now this year on the Dartmouth Green, he is exposing a broad cross-section of the campus and the local community to the beauty and creative talents of engineering and our engineering students. Congratulations, Saul.